Sports fans, help me keep all this great content going on YouTube by supporting my brand new Patreon page, BBallBreakdown Plus. You'll get up to 3 exclusive videos per week when you become a patron, including more in our popular series of NBA draft prospects and news and analysis from around the NBA. So click on the link in the description below and become a B-Ball Breakdown patron today. You in? Hey sports fans, Coach Nick here and welcome to B-Ball Breakdown. I'm here with Bradley Beal of the Wizards to talk a little bit about some of the plays you made against the Cavs. And you had a particularly vicious ISO against Tristan Thompson where you did a nice little step back. I'm wondering if you can talk about like how you came up with that kind of a move and how that worked for you.
For me, it's all about creating space. You know, my jump shot is probably the best part of my game. So as much as I can, you know, I want to be able to get off a good, clean shot. So the step back is really my go-to move. You know, the biggest key and when I tell people on how to do it is just making sure that you're driving towards the basket. You know, a lot of people like to fade away from the basket or like to drift away with their dribble with the ball, but the more you go downhill, the more off balance the guy's going to be. So, you know, with my drive to the basket, and it kind of throws them off like I'm about to go in for a layup, but then I just have a quick stop with the right foot and step back and make sure everything is on balance, just step up and knock it down.
So as far as when you do that step back, I mean, how much work goes into that, to making that shot and to mastering that?
Oh, man, a ton, you know, because it's all about balance at the end of the day, because you're going to be off balance stepping back because your momentum is going forward and you're going backwards all of a sudden. And once you shoot, if you fall backwards, it's going to be short. So it's all about balance, and it's all about reps, man. You can't just go out there and just think it's going to be done and be perfected in one day. It's something that I worked on all summer and all my life. You know, it's been my go-to move for the longest, and you know, it's never perfect, and it'll always get better.
So a little shout out to Drew Hanlon for all the work he helps with.
Of course, I mean, that's my guy right there.
Now, you had another give and go later on with Marcin Gortat, which is a really beautiful thing. And I'm wondering, is this sort of new to your offense now, the kind of the motion you're getting this year versus in the past?
A little bit. You know, I'm just being more aggressive. I'm putting the ball on the floor a lot more. I don't want to be just labeled as a shooter, you know, a straight one-dimensional guy. You know, so I just utilize everything, my jump shot, my floaters, everything I've been working on in the offseason. And that play specifically, I was getting doubled by Tristan. I just used a retreat dribble, and as he was retreating, I threw it to Gortat for a quick give and go. And he was already back in the lane, and it was just a one quick dribble floater up in the air. And I know he's a great shot blocker, so I just tried to shoot one where he couldn't time.
That was off 1 foot, I believe, right? So is that another thing you practice, both feet, 1 foot, all of it?
Oh, for sure. You know, 2 feet, I'm probably more comfortable with shooting a 2-footer, but the clock was running down, and I was flying through the lane, so I just got a quick one dribble one up.
Okay, last question. John Wall actually is making less passes this year, and I have to imagine it's because you're kind of running a little bit more of the point as well. Is it noticeable? You feel like you're kind of getting more of the point guard duties while you're out there?
Oh, for sure. You know, especially when he goes out of the game, I know I have to be the aggressor and kind of be the primary ball handler a little bit. And especially when he's on the floor, I can also be the primary ball handler too. So, you know, it gives him a break, and he doesn't have to carry so much of the load of the team. You know, I can be out there and run the offense and be able to get him involved just as well.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for joining us. And don't forget, sports fans, at B-Ball Breakdown, we're not a channel, we're a conversation. You in? Are you in, Brad?
I'm in.